What's up, people? It's your boy Mex, the WrestleManiac, if you will. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and we appreciate your support as always.
Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate, and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are not actual wrestlers, journalists, or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
What a weekend, bruv. What a flipping weekend, bro. Feel like we've been outside on every single aspect. Inside people's houses, boy, and outside in the streets, and seeing a lot of stuff. It's been a while since we've done something like that, though. Back in the day, we were at every single wrestling show.
Yeah. No, to be honest,
It felt nice.
it felt good, but then it felt tiring. It felt like
You went back to back, though.
like wrestling, Saturday, like in the ring Saturday, out the ring Saturday, in the booths Monday. Like it's
crazy.
But it was cool. Do you know what I mean? And I think one of the blessings about it is that like at open session as well, you know, we met some cool people, and it's like, oh, you guys are part of the podcast. When I went to Progress on Sunday, I went by myself, loads of people sharing love. Just like, oh, love what you're doing on the podcast, this and that. It's Monday, same thing. Big up Fizz Talks Wrestling.
Yeah, Fizz Talks Wrestling, man.
Met Fizz Talks Wrestling. Proper cool guy.
Big support of the podcast.
He DM'd us a couple of weeks ago about, you know, starting doing his own content. I just said to him, bro, enjoy it, just do it. Do you know what I mean? Because we need more people to just do it. Really, truly, like, not to sugarcoat anything. Just do it, have fun with it. Do you know what I mean? And you know, we met him at Ichiban. Very, very cool guy. It's jumping like,
like, even like the whole, you know, like the whole injury. Both of us got injured. Yeah. I don't know how that happened. We both got injured.
What happened?
So where do we start? I got injured first. So I was running ropes, right? And I was taking bumps. Coach, if you're hearing this, I'm so sorry. Taking bumps, right?
I'm better now, by the way. Like I'm.
My knee
healed by Monday.
The thing's gone though. The boils. Not boils. What's it called again? The blisters are gone.
Yeah.
So I was running ropes, and after I took a bump, and I got back up after. I got back up fast, innit? And when I looked down, there was like a gap in the ring, but it was a pole or some sort of thing coming through. But it was very like, what's the word? It was very like
bulgy.
It was bulging, innit? Pause. Then.
I'm gonna bang.
Sorry.
Bro, I've got this thingy, this Sendai girl's mask, bruv. I'll finish you right now. Pause. Hey. Flipping. Yeah. So. What's it? So yeah. So then we were doing sunset flips and lariats and stuff. So I done a lariat, and I felt the pain even worse. The pain got even worse. So I thought it was Lino's hand in my back. I thought he had his like this, like he felt like that. So when I've looked at him, his hands are like on the other side. I was like, what the hell? I said, Del, check my back, please. Check my back. My back was swollen. Yeah. That was like big and swollen. I was like, fuck. So I went back to the spot, checked the spot again. I stepped on it. I was like, yeah, this is where I fell. And I even got a video camera. But Del, your knee.
Yeah, I injured my knee taking a flapjack from Roy. Big up Roy.
Oh, yes.
Did you like hit knee first or something?
Yeah, I went knee first.
Onto that same part, innit?
Yeah, like literally in the middle of the ring. But it was like, we did an open session at Play Fight, as we try to do every month now. Just as obviously because we're training, so just to kind of like get our reps in and just work on like calling stuff in the ring and like working with other people. Because you know some of the people that we work with at Play Fight, they don't train at Hustle with me and Laird. So I big up Lino and Ray that came, and obviously Ray, he's experienced. He's been wrestling for God knows how long.
He's great, by the way.
He's gonna be Ray is absolutely excellent. Like if I was to have a Wikipedia, like Delboy trained by Hustle Wrestling School and Ray Johnson, because Ray was definitely giving a lot of pointers, and like, you know,
sure,
really, really good. But it was just rolling around, and it's like it makes you realize that especially wrestling is not easy, man. Wrestling is not easy, and like, I think it takes a lot of dedication in terms of like kind of understanding what it is you want to do and what you don't want to do. And I think you kind of need to get into the mindset of when you're in the ring, you're a wrestler. Like I think where we have been struggling is that we go into the ring as, we're podcasters that are wrestling, that are just training. But it's like, no, you need to have the mindset of like wrestling. And I mean, me and Roy were able to me and Roy probably had like a 7-minute match.
You guys done well.
Like we had like a proper fun, like 7 minutes of just like rolling around, and it felt like a match. You know what I mean? Because we were calling stuff in the ring, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like it was proper cool.
Credit to Lino. Lino's great. Lino, but I feel like
Lino's had his debut as well. Big up
Lino, man. Big up Lino, man.
A few weeks ago.
Or just like with me and Lino, sometimes I think it was more majority my fault, like talking in the ring and just like trying to create a story. And I think for me, that's something that I went home after and started to research and see where I went wrong. I was watching the footage back, and this footage is never going to see the internet. It might see the internet one day. When I improve, I'll see the internet one day. But for now, like, not to say I'm embarrassed, but I think it's a good thing to look at and just.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything to be embarrassed about. I think it's just a matter of just kind of like understanding like the psychology of like working a match. You know what I mean? Like you can't go from a lockup straight to a jumping close.
But Joy's mad. No, what I did now, so I done a lockup, and I arrow tripped him, and I tried to go for a flying clothesline. But in me doing that, he didn't catch it. Lino didn't catch it.
You know what's match far as well?
Mad far, yeah, mad far. The other thing about it is that I think there's certain parts where it clicked and certain parts we just fell off. So it's just a case of just taking things slow. Because what deep was this year on at the Itchy Branch? I was like, bro, these wrestlers have planned this match to the point where like they're not tired. Obviously, you could be tired in wrestling; it's inevitable. But bro, if you plan the match properly, I'm sure you're not going to be as tired, bro.
Or if you call it a particular type of way where it's like you're taking your time and you're not rushing, especially like when you're doing the runner, like the roller rounds, and it's like you're trying to get your offense in. It's like you're just trying to get your shit in, rather than kind of like letting it breathe and going from one section to another. And of course, like once you're planning matches, you're kind of like skirting through it in terms of like sections of like, okay, cool, this is Act 1, this is Act 2, this might be a cut off, and then you go back into what you're doing. So again, it's just a matter of just like getting the reps in, because the more you do the open sessions, the more you get yourself into that match scenarios, then you're going to be a bit more comfortable. Yeah. And like even like some of the videos that I sent you, there's one video where it was just like, okay, cool, if there's like a particular type of style that you're, and also understanding the type of wrestler you want to be is also knowing the moves that you want to do as well, because you're meant to, as much as like when you're building a match and you have the finish and you're working backwards, it's then now slotting your certain sequences and spots and moves into those places, innit? So it's just a matter of like, I would say by the time we get to like the next open session, even if it's just having a list of, okay, cool, if I was to have like a move set of moves that I want to do, these are like the core moves that I want to do. So that way, when you are doing a roll around and then, you're telling stories and stuff, and as you're progressing through it, then you get to a point, okay, cool, this is a certain move I would want to do in this particular time. So even if it's like, I want to do a body slam, I want to do a suplex or a clothesline, by that point you already have an idea, because you've worked your way from, okay, cool, doing what I do in the lockup and, feeling out the opponent to then, okay, cool, if I'm taking advantage, if I'm the one that's like taking control of this match, these are the certain stuff that I'm going to do. Or if I'm on the defense, then this is what I'm going to aim to get to. Do you know what I mean? So it's all practice, innit? Like you shouldn't like I keep saying to you, don't beat yourself up about it.
No, 100%. I was laughing, bro. When I was on the train watching this shit back,
it was funny, man.
This is great to watch, bro. This is great to watch. Like, I feel like in any single aspect of like like career wise, whatever you want to do, wrestling's not gonna be my career. I'm just putting it out there, but it's just like in terms of everything, like it's good to look back at your failure, look back at stuff that you was getting wrong, and work on it, use it as a tape study. After the dough, bro, one of my major films I edited when I first started film, I look back at that shit now, I think that shit is shit. But you get what I mean, bro? It's something I started off with, innit? And look where I am now.
It's part of the journey.
So, and another perspective as well is that you have to see it as this year, like, bro, what we're doing is actually cool.
Yeah.
Like, deep it, like, this is something that we probably thought about doing when we was kids.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're actually, like, able to do it. There's people out there that are going to be looking like, oh, shit. Like, bro, like, these men are actually doing this. Like, I bumped into someone in the gym the other day. Big up Grant.
Of course you bumped into someone in the gym. Look at your arms.
I like that.
Yeah, bro, I'm not going to lie.
Dude, give me one pump. Give me one pump.
It's coming. Yeah, I bumped into like an old friend. He was like a few years older than me, innit? But this is someone that used to like do wrestling with in school. Like I remember he used to always play the Undertaker, and because he was taller than everyone, like we would play like some of the cruiserweights and stuff, innit? So, but sorry, I haven't seen him in maybe like 5-6 years because he lives like in the area, but he's always back and forth. So just bumped him, just caught up with him, and like, it crossed my mind. I was like, wait, this is someone I actually used to play wrestling with. So before I went to go do cardio, I was like, do you remember what we used to play in school? He's like, yeah, we used to do wrestling. Da, 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 da. I showed him the video of like some of the clips and stuff in it. It was like, fam, what? Like you're actually, I'm like, yeah, bro. Like obviously, like I'm just trying a thing. Like I'm just saying, you know, I'm not like trying to take it to the moon and stars, but I enjoy it enough to be able to kind of be like, you know what, I just want to have fun with it and see what happens. You know what I mean? And it was like, bro, like, do you know how mad it is that there's so many of us that grew up wanting to do this, even if some of us grew out of it, the fact that you're actually doing it, bro, like you should be proud of yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like that's something. Like I see it as this is like, bro, we're outside of even not just the podcast, like all the stuff that we're doing. Like this is stuff that we're able to show our kids and be like, yo,
I've done this,
I've done this and I've done that and I've been able to go here and I've been able to do this, and it's like. As much as the journey is not easy and it's not easy whatsoever, in it. But bro, there's so many people that are living mundane lives, and of course things might be going well for them, but what do they have to show for it?
Nothing. Do
you know what I mean? Like we're blessed enough to be able to
do what we want.
Be able to say, oh yeah, I went to WrestleMania, or I've been able to do this, or I've been able to call this match, or I've been able to have my music played here, or I've been able to, like, bro, like we shouldn't take it for granted, innit? So that's why for me it's just like where everything that we do, whether it be wrestling related, whether it be outside of wrestling, whether it like whatever we're doing, we're just dedicating our lives to making sure that we're doing it to the fullest, in it, because I think that's just the most important thing.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean? And it's like we're blessed, man. Do you know what I mean? Despite all the hardships that we go through, we're blessed to be able to say like we're able to like create our own path of doing the stuff that we want to do. You know what I mean? And Wahala day for everyone, man.
Wahala day.
Wahala day for everyone.
Episode 264 of the Wrestling Podcast.
It's fucking nice!
Let's go!
Oh, man.
Let's go.
So obviously, just recapping this weekend and recapping what's been happening in the week. First and foremost, WWE 2K25 looks amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get my hands on that game.
I can't wait.
There's so much features and stuff that I've seen so far that I'm like, okay, cool. Like, they dropped it's not like a WrestleCon type thing.
Yeah, the WrestleCon.
DDP. Yeah, that looked quite cool. And there's a shot of Trish Stratus with him backstage.
Oh, yeah,
got the merch and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Showcase mode looked decent. Not decent, looked good. But there was a few things that were missing there. But I'm looking forward to playing the game anyway. Bro, they got Puma.
Yeah,
Jordan,
they've got
Adidas.
Bro, they've got brands,
brands in it.
Which is something that I feel that they should have been implementing from years ago because of the. But you know, they're getting there. Do you know what I mean? I think the only gripe I have is that they don't have quick grapples. They're still doing the lock up before they do moves.
Yeah.
But at the same time, listen, I can't complain. Another thing is that people are complaining about is that current gen and previous gen, they're going to be separate community creations as well.
Oh yeah.
So if someone on PC is able to make like an edit or a mod or something, us that are on the current gen won't be able to.
So Mr. Marty,
we're not going to be able to.
The only way we can do it is if we play on the previous gen version of the game. So you see when you put because obviously we get the game for free. We get the game for free. When you put the code in, you get two versions in it. Yeah. So if you play on the PS4 version, then you're able to unlock. You're able to get their CC.
Okay, cool. Fair. Oh man, but yeah, that was good.
It should be.
Any
cool.
feature you're looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to it. Like, I think for me, it's the Myraz. The story looks great. The fact that it's different personalities, so it has a bit more replay value. I'm looking forward to it. But in saying that, I do hope that there's some sort of like accelerator that allows you to just unlock everything. Just in case, because I don't want to now be going to another profile and all of a sudden I still have to, if I want to unlock certain things, it's long. But other than that, I think it's going to be I think it's going to be it's going to be a generational game.
Yeah,
no glazing. I think it's going to be a generational game.
Sure.
For you that's doing UJW, how does this affect UJW? Or are you going to be still sticking with it on 2K24 for now?
Absolutely not. Going straight to 2K25. As soon as I saw chain graps,
I
said, And
Even
plus the
camera and
stance is
entrance
gone.
as well.
The what?
The
Yeah.
camera.
Even
yeah,
the
the
fact that you
camera,
can change the camera.
That's gonna be sick for
Bro,
doing like
like-
vignettes.
Yeah,
man.
bro. Come on.
There's a lot of sick new features and stuff, so I'm looking forward to it. My only thing right now is I've got no idea who the DLCs will be, boys. You know.
That's the best thing about it now.
Yeah, no, of course.
I don't think. I
of
think they should.
course.
I think. Okay, that's not gonna make sense, is it?
What, not reveal it until
Not
it's time to
reveal it
release.
until.
I think that would only work if actually I don't know when that would work. I don't think there's ever a case where not revealing it
It's still gonna
because
What if?
You don't want to entice people to buy the game, right? So
yeah.
I was gonna say, what if it's a thing like, for example, it's a thing where they're like, okay, cool, we're dropping Penta this month. Cool, we're dropping Motor City Machine Guns this month.
well, every month is a new
There's
DLC.
maybe like someone who should have made the base game that didn't make the base game, that are new to the roster, that they're dropping as DLC. Like maybe in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months time, they might say, okay, Ricky Starks, have that.
But then what, as in like just one wrestler per DLC?
That's the only thing. The fact that it would be one wrestler,
That's a myth.
but it
I
gives them
can't
time
lie.
though.
That's nah.
If they're not,
If it was like a 3-year cycle of the game
yeah.
and you're just doing one wrestler each month, then I don't think one wrestler's enough because you're now going to be charging us $7.99 for one wrestler. Then what else?
that's dead.
I've had that before.
Season pass.
Yeah.
I ever since season pass,
That's
I
true.
can't live without it now.
Yeah, same.
I can't live without
I'm a
it.
big man.
true.
I'm a big man. I'm a
Once
big
that
man.
DLC is out, all I do is go to Xbox Store, download.
Download, yeah.
Even once
Download, fam.
Greaves must have messaged me. He was like, he sent me a screenshot of the ECW package. He goes, bro, I just got this. Have you got it? I was like, bro, come on, man. Do you know who I am, bro? So yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. Their 2K done the Creators Island today. Look sick.
Oh, the Creative Fest thing.
Big up to everyone that went. Hopefully we'll be there next year.
I can't lie, we deserve to be there, man.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
be
Yeah,
real.
man.
We deserve to be there, but you know, yeah,
Time. We got make an impression. So
yeah. Don't worry, this year, scatter. Why, laddie?
bro. Obviously we had AEW Collision this week, and we had Mr. La Suave
Yeah, big up, Gabe.
coming through the speakers.
2 years in the dojo.
Bro, how did that feel, man?
No, it felt good. It felt good. I know Gabe's been at AEW a couple times, but I know the last time he was there, he was tagging with Roderick Strong. He was with the Kingdom. But no, it felt good. Loads of people DMing me like, "Oh shit, this is really sick. Like, this is really, really good. It's really, really good." So, yeah, had a really good match with Butcher. I wish they went longer. Yeah, no, it was fun. That whole collision was good, anyways, man.
Yeah.
It was a good collision. Dynamite last week was really, really good as well.
I feel like you're collecting, do you know, like Thanos, you're collecting all these Infinity Stones.
Yeah,
There's one more Infinity Stone you're missing, bro.
What, Mania? What?
Wembley.
WWE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think
WWE.
I think that'll be your next.
I think the two for me that's left is Wembley Stadium and Madison Square Garden.
I can't lie.
Those are the two for me. Like, if I get those two, it's
No
long
one
for
can.
everyone.
I don't think anyone can chat to you. Even what you've done so far, honestly, bro, like it's amazing. If you get those two, now you're being
Infinity Stones, yeah, Infinity Stones.
Yeah, it's long, man. But for me, yeah, that's the aim in it. Like, if I can get both Madison Square Garden and Wembley.
Wembley would be crazy though.
What? While we're sitting there? Yeah, forget.
Sitting where?
I'm performing.
Yeah, you're right.
I need to perform.
You're right.
I promise you.
Sitting where?
If I perform
Yeah,
at
you're
Wembley,
right, you're
it's
right.
long for everyone.
right.
Bro.
Nobody will hit. You see what Will did?
Where can I do here? Can I here?
I'm putting the coordinates,
We'll
I'm
go
putting the
together.
time,
We'll go together.
I'm putting the set list time as well.
We'll go
Brother,
together,
it's
mate.
long.
We'll go together,
Like,
man.
listen, bro, I promise you, that's gonna be. I'll even make Hinge and just put Wembley.
I'm performing at Wembley. You see that Martin drop kick? That's what you
Bro, that's gonna be my drop kick.
That's
I perform that Wembley. Bro, long.
Wembley,
Absolutely long, man. But yeah, man, that's
deserve it, man.
that's God willing, man. God
Yeah,
willing.
no,
man.
bro, happy
God
man,
willing,
for sure.
man.
Happy
Yeah,
man.
man. Just I'm. The aim is just to do more theme songs this year. I've done a couple so far this year, so just I just want everyone to be sick of my voice, innit? I want everyone to be sick of my voice. And,
Fall in love with him.
yeah, man. And more or less rave music is coming outside the wrestling
Yes,
stuff.
That's
please.
it. Facts.
I was
Fact,
even
man.
listening to Love Scars today.
Yeah.
While I was out for work. So please, man.
Nah, for
We
sure,
need it.
man.
King of Wessex in the gym. You bumping that one as well, bro.
Have you bumped Feck in the gym?
Bro, that's what I had on repeat.
Yet, you know.
I don't repeat. That's what I was doing. Just
bicep curls.
Hammer curls, bicep curls, tricep, everything set. But yeah, that was I think that was one of the great moments of this weekend. Obviously, the SmackDown as well, which I want to get full into because I feel like there's a lot of think pieces and theories that we probably try and.
Yeah. Let's quickly talk about UK wrestling for a minute. Progress and Ichiban.
Yes.
Was at Progress on Sunday. Had a really good show. Really good show. I got there a bit late, unfortunately, because of the trains and whatnot. But I got there just in time for man like Darius versus Miles Kamen, which is
straight from TNA as well.
Yeah, really fun match. Darius is over as hell. Darius is over as hell. Like I even went to go chat to him after, and I showed him my 0121 shirt. He was like, "Oh, that's love. That's love.
That's love, man.
That's love." I'm like, come on, man. 12th best wrestler, my guy.
He's gonna see this.
Big up Darius now. I love Darius, man. Yeah, they had a really fun match. Miles Kamen is excellent. What other matches did they had? They had
Tate versus Luke Jacobs.
Tate versus Luke Jacobs.
Oh, how was that?
Match of the night.
Oh, mate.
Match of the night, man. Match of
Tate went
the
to
night.
thumbtacks and shit.
Yeah, that was like I didn't know the stipulation for the match. I just thought it was just going to be a normal singles match, bro. Absolutely mental and just it's weird seeing Tate as a face.
Yeah,
I was gonna say yeah. So he played face, right?
It's weird seeing him as a face, like seeing him play so much to the crowd and like.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's not you.
That's not you, bro.
But, bro, he's over as fuck. They love him.
That's crazy.
They absolutely love him. So it's like, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. It's weird. But, and what's it called? Luke Jacobs. There was one point where he kept trying to put the chair like in between the turnbuckle. It kept falling. And you know, British crowds, they... Bro, and it's like, I'm sure that wasn't part of it, but... He's selling it, and he's just like, I'm getting fucking mad. Like, bro, it was just an excellent match all over, and Eddie Dennis getting involved in the match as well, trying to help.
As well.
And then turned on Tate,
Oh, no.
and then they're now going to be having a match at the next one. Is it Last Man Standing?
Yeah, Last Man Standing.
Yeah, Last Man Standing match. That's going to be really fun. Rain Leverkusen.
Yes, over as well.
Progress is Rain's company.
Yes, love that.
Like Hustle's her company, but Progress is her company. She had a 4-way match with Lana Austin, Session Moff Martina, and was Emerson Jane there? Might be wrong. I don't want to say Emerson Jane that she wasn't in the match.
Let me check. Let me do facts.
Was it Emerson Jane? Rain, Lana Austin, Session Moff Martina.
It wasn't Ian Samuels. Ian Samuels came in.
Nah, Ian Samuels was after. Apologies, guys.
I think it might be Emerson Jane. Actually, was it Emerson Jane? Rio? Wasn't Rio, was it?
No, it wasn't Rio. She was in the main event. It was... Heck. No? Why can't I find it?
Rio had a match with
In the
him.
meantime, like the video, comment. Tell us what you want to see, people.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, Alexis Falcon.
Alexis Falcon, sorry.
Yeah.
That match was really good.
Sick, man.
That match was really good. Really good. Amazing 4-way. I would love to see them run it again. I'd love to see them run it again. Rain got the win over as hell. Nina, what was mad before that match happened? Nina came out with all 9 of her belts.
She brought it out.
All of them. Literally, just like that. All belts. Bro, mental. Like the visual, I was just like, Nina Samuels is the best in the country.
She is.
Like, I don't think there's, like,
I said on commentary.
like men, woman, I think she's the best in the country.
I said on commentary.
Like, generally, I think she's the best wrestler in the country.
She is.
Like, Nina is insane.
Yeah.
Came out with the 9 belts, and she was doing the special guest commentary. Then the women's match happened. And then Rain obviously won #1 contendership. And Nina said, yeah, I'm defending it now.
Now. Is that what?
Beat Rain in like 30 seconds, but I think they're going to run it back in.
Yeah, they have to.
They're going to run it back.
Oh, do you know what's mad? The rivalry between Rain and Nina Samuels goes
deep.
back far as like 2023.
Deep, bro.
From when Hustle only had that camera that was like blue.
The Inception.
Yeah, bro.
It's deep.
So yes, I'd love to see that on Progress, man.
It's deep. It's very deep. What else happened? Smoking Aces defended their titles against Kuro and Agu Blanc.
Yeah, I like Kuro a lot.
Really, really, really good match. We got Kuro. We met him.
Okay,
Yeah, met him. That was a really good match. Really, really fun match.
That's the drip.
Smoking Aces won the match. One of the members, Nick Riley, he's going to be retiring.
Oh shit!
He's retiring. I think next month. I think.
What?
I actually don't know, but he dropped. He actually dropped a documentary like today at like 8 o'clock.
Oh wow!
So I need to check it out. So I'm sure that's going to go into the reason of him retiring. But he mentioned he's retiring. And what's it called? Sunshine Machine came out, and I mean, I feel like the Sunshine Machine. As soon as Smoking Aces got the mic, Sunshine Machine's music got played, which I don't think was meant to happen. Okay. I think Smoking Aces were meant to cut a promo, but then because the music got played, they came out and then they went back out. They went back in, then came back out. So it was just like,
what happened there?
Yeah, it was a bit, but yeah, they managed to save the segment. This is going to be Smoking Aces' last run with the titles, obviously. Crazy. But if Sunshine Machine lose, they will never be able to challenge for the Progress Tag Team titles ever again. So obviously TK Cooper's dealing with his like immigration problem and everything, innit? Shit, so that happened. I don't know if I'm missing any other match. But Meiko Satomura versus Rio.
Good. Crowd go crazy.
It was a really good match. Really, really good match.
Boss, bro.
Like Meiko's entrance alone was just. I think she's one of the best entrances ever. Bro. Goosebumps, and they threw the screamers in the ring.
I think that's my favorite trope in wrestling right now.
Streamers, bro. And she's done like this, bro.
Yeah, And I know the photographers, they got some epic shots.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was really good match, and you can just see how beloved she is. And Dan Maloney ended up coming out at the end to bring her Sendai Women's Championship.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, like I don't think anybody expected it.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
Yeah, he came out, brought in a backpack, gave her the belt. Yeah, it was good, man. It was proper good. Progress was really fun. Big up Progress. Man. Really fun show.
Yeah, some good stuff online as well. So
really fun show.
Nice. Then on Monday we had Ichiban.
Yeah.
Great show, very great show. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I feel like Prism Kingston is one of the best venues I've been to for wrestling. If I'm being honest, because of the way the whole setup, the way people come to the ring, it just felt very like what's the word I'm looking for? It felt very like getting like a game. It felt I can't explain. It felt like a Tekken or like a.
It felt like an unlockable arena.
Yes,
it felt like an unlockable. Arena.
You know Club UK.
Yeah,
Club UK on WWE on 2K, bro. Felt like a Club UK sort of thing. The whole match from like top to bottom, the whole match card from top to bottom was great. I don't think there was one dud match on there.
No.
The thing opened up with Nico Angelo
and versus Kuro and Agu Blanc.
Sick match.
Oh, you man posted
Connor
a
Mills.
clip of Connor Mills.
Bro.
What did he do? Like he did moves, then he done a jam, and then he went into an ankle lock.
A suplex off the top turnbuckle, then into a power bomb, then into an ankle lock. How does one do that? How greedy can you be, bro?
Seeing Connor Mills' evolution from like destination everywhere to where he is now is ridiculous. Like even from that change where he like when he came onto the podcast and he was still kind of like
he had a little quick physical.
But now he looks like a rough boy. He looks like a bad boy. He looks like a rough one.
Even I was talking to him after. He's even gonna be
added size as well. Yeah.
He looks scary, fam. But then after we had I think the match after that was LA Taylor versus
Nightshade. Was it that match? I think that was maybe a match after. Actually, I can't remember the match order.
I think that was the match after, and that was great. Then we had Leon Cage versus Trent Seven. Trent Seven meant every single word he said when he was sitting on that part of the couch.
Oh, yeah?
He meant every single word when he was sitting right there. He meant every single word. Yeah, that match was a flipping crazy match. Leon Cage is amazing, and for his age, bro, this guy's gonna be special, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be an absolute star.
The shit that he was doing in that match, I'm like, bro, how? Like, how?
How he flipped off the...
Yeah, bro, off the balcony type thing. Like, he was great, man. He was great. Sick match from them two. Trent 7-1. And, yeah, the match after that, I think we had... Then we had Shane Hook. Shane Hook is another guy you should look at. Bro, that guy he was levitating in the ring.
Shane Hook versus Jordan Breaks.
Jordan Break, he was levitating
That was a really
in the ring.
fun match as well.
He was great.
That was a really fun match.
Well, like we're missing one match. I forgot his.
Emerson Jane versus Danny Luna.
That was a sick match as well.
That was a really, really good match.
Great for the
They beat the shit out
TNA.
of each other.
The TNA title.
It wasn't for the TNA title.
It was.
It wasn't. She's because Danny Luna's a tag team champion. She's a knockouts tag team champion.
Really?
It wasn't for the belt.
Oh.
No.
It's for the title.
No, she's not the women's champion.
Oh.
She's the knockouts tag team champion with Jodie Fret.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm an indie taker. Come on, man.
When does Intake come back, by the way? Would you ever bring it back?
I don't know.
I think it's the perfect time to do it.
We'll see. I'll pray.
Maybe in a
I'm still
different
fasting.
format,
I'm still fasting this. I'll pray on it.
Okay, cool.
I'll pray about it.
Yeah, make it one of your prayer
Best
points,
thing to
please.
do.
Sir?
Make it one of your prayer
Yeah,
points.
no. As in, like, I'll finish my fast on Friday. So
You're right.
by then, I would pray about it. God will guide me.
It wasn't a main event, man. I'm sorry, man. Shot myself in the foot, mate. Yeah, that was good. Then I think for me personally, like the main event was mad. It was surreal because we walked in now. We've seen our guy Sid. And Sid's like, "You're commentating the main event." He goes, "Is Sam here?" I was like, "Nah." He goes, "You're commentating the main event." So, bro, I don't think I could do this. Bro.
How was main event? You can take off the mask now.
Yeah, I want to say something. Bro, this mask is amazing. I couldn't leave the venue without getting this mask.
Yeah.
Make us tomorrow was selling this mask on stall. Someone was selling it for her. I think it's a Sendai's girl's mask.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So it's probably $6. I had to buy one, man. It's nice. My kids love it as well. So yeah, man. It's a sick
What
mask. Oh, fuck, man. It's
Masked Merry Man. Sorry. Sorry, man. You'd have to bleep that.
I'm
This
gonna
would
bleep
be
it.
mad.
It laid on my beard though. My beard was very made. What am I saying? So yeah, Sid was like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna commentate the main event." I was like, "Feck." So when I've got into the thing now, I'm trying to obviously I'm not really prepared, so I'm preparing on my phone. Luckily, Dave Brashaw's amazing.
Yeah, he's
Dave Brashaw is a
best
truth,
commentator
man.
in
He's
the
the best
country.
commentator in the country. Like he really makes everything feel like a big deal. And even when I was sitting next to him, like he was like, there were certain times I was quiet and I'm like, I feel like I will say something. Then he will say something that evokes a conversation. So he was great, man. He's a professional.
We got
So
Dave, man.
so obviously I jumped on now, and I'm just trying to save certain bits. Obviously I started from the beginning and I was very like shaky. Then as I got into it, I was like, yeah, this is lit, man. This is sick. Just basically putting everyone over. I think it's one of those matches where you couldn't really like do any like bad versus good thing. It was just more a case of putting everyone over. Like Reigns, like the new Millie McKenzie slided. Millie McKenzie's like
He's a young OG.
young OG to Meiko Satomura. Nina Samuels is someone that wanted to wrestle Meiko Satomura in Sendai Girls. Like, there's so much stuff happening in this ring where you couldn't really like shit on anyone. There's more of a case of like uplifting everyone and showing, yo, this is the main event. Do you know what I mean? And it's all done for Meiko Satomura. Even in the end, like, it finished off with everyone just hugging each other and just shaking hands. Like, it's nice, man. It was nice to see, and it's a pleasure. Honestly, it's historic. Like,
How does it feel to have commentated on her very last UK match ever?
it's gonna sound stupid, but I don't know how it feels yet.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna take a couple of years for me to deep that. I was the last guy to me and Dave Brashaw commentated on Meiko Satomora's last match in the UK.
You know what I say about, we're doing cool stuff that these are stuff that you can tell your kids, like, bro, that's one of them, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Meiko's not this
Just
any
anybody.
degger.
No, it's not. She's not.
You know what I mean?
No.
The final boss is someone that wrestles. Like, there's not that many people that still wrestle
in WCW.
that wrestled in
Yes.
WCW.
With Medusa,
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Alundra Blaze, bro. Like,
Nami Teo, look at the people she's wrestled.
wrestle,
Like, you know
bro,
what I
it's
mean?
crazy,
It's a
fam.
big deal.
But yeah, it's an honor, man. It's an honor, like that. My name is etched in history. It's an honor to be a part of it. Like, I feel like we just went from being a fan to then being part of the production. It was just mad weird.
Oh, for Ichiban.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
just went to production.
Like, it was so quick. It was literally like, we've gotten there now. And Johnny's like, you're commentating, right?
I was like, bro,
Like, jeez, history
like,
maker.
trust me, fam.
Big up.
So this weekend's been a great weekend for Wresthings, I'll say, and great weekend for everyone in British wrestling. So
Yeah, like I'm excited to kind of see where Ichiban go.
it needs to continue. You can't stop.
Moving forward. I think one thing I loved was like their VTs as well because it's very Japanese coded.
Yeah, even when you walked in,
Yeah, when you walk
would
in,
have loved it.
the music, and
would've
do you
loved
know
it.
one thing that they love
Even
doing in
the
Japan? Yes. I was just had to mention that.
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a rise. It's like they'll say something, and it's on to the next one. It's
You
like,
know
oh
that they're
shit.
having like it's like when they do like New Japan promos. It's like a ding. They had that, bro. The
Yeah, it
whole
was
aspect,
sick.
even the whole like LED screen.
The LED screens was cold as well. That's what Gio said. It was like, listen, if you ever want a cheat code, just use LED screens.
bro.
And they added to it as well. It's like, bro, these men have got like Titantrons.
Yeah,
coming
Titantrons,
out.
yeah, the back,
Bro,
yeah.
it was cold, man.
Yeah,
Really, really good, man.
I just wish that it had that.
Like if you were there was stuff. There's stuff that you probably would have stolen for
For
UJW.
UJW, I was
Yeah,
thinking
you know what I mean?
that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Especially like the everybody welcome out. Ching!
Bro,
Millie McKenzie. Ching! Rita Samuels. Ching! You know what I mean? Like it's
Bro,
really,
it's
really
cold,
sick,
fam.
man.
It's cold, man.
Really, 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 really good, man.
It's cold, man. Hopefully we see more. Oh, and hopefully they do release a title because Ichiban can definitely do some bits, man. And it was nice seeing bare different promotions come together. Like we had Hustle there.
Bro, Luke Jacobs versus fucking Kid Lycos.
Bro, that match.
That match
I was on there.
I don't forget
Yeah,
the match.
it wasn't meant to, it was like
a
a
progress.
last minute like
Yeah,
progress.
Yeah, came
Like
in.
progress
yeah,
came
yeah,
through
yeah,
to help them
yeah.
out, innit?
So like
Oh,
it was
wow.
Hustle. What else was there? Hustle,
Sendai, Ichiban, and Progress.
Progress, yeah. All in one show to come.
I mean, you can say TNA as well because Danny
TNA,
Reno, but
yeah, you can add that. You can add that.
Oh,
Do you know who stand next to me? I didn't clock. Beyond Gorilla.
I didn't. Oh, as in when you was commentating.
Bro, he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he was on the other, he was on the main, he was on like the high angle camera.
Yeah.
I didn't clock it was him until we left. I was like, shit, that's Beyond Gorilla.
I didn't even clock. Session Moth Martino was right next to us.
She was,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even clock.
Even when it was like looking over when we walked in, Maker's Atom was behind me.
When I was going to the restroom, I opened the door and she was coming through.
Oh.
And I said hello to her and like she shook my hand. And then when I've come back, she was stretching behind
Stretching
you.
behind me,
Yeah.
I didn't clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
Like, I was going to her, I looked at my hand. It's like,
I looked at his hand like Booker T.
I was like, oh shit, it's the final boss.
um,
Yeah, nah, Ichiban was great, man. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing.
not to come across as a fan, yeah, or not a fan, but we're all fans. Like we appreciate good art. Has there been a time, yeah, that you've met a famous person or celebrity where you shook their hands and you just looked at their hand and be like, that's my, I can't believe I'm
Yeah, LeBron.
Olympics.
Yeah, Olympics. Stratford Westfield.
That must have been.
Bro, like, deep hit 2012, I'm in the trenches. I'm getting ready to go to America.
2012 as well. Oh my
Like,
God.
I'm like basketball crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm doing anything I can to make it. So for me to just be in Stratford Westfield and I'm seeing the America. And I'm seeing LeBron, like, bro, that's a fever dream to me, bro.
I say, bro, give me your shoes, man.
That's a fever dream to me, bro. That's a fever dream. I think there was another. I saw AJ Styles in the air. I remember I told you. I saw
Yeah,
AJ Styles in the
yeah,
airport.
and Dean Ambrose. Where's that picture?
The D numbers one, I can't find it.
It's probably my old iPhone.
It's either on my old iPhone. I know I remember sending it to you. I sent it to
I got my
Rival.
old iPhone. I was in America. Was I in America? What was I?
I was in America. Yes, you was in America that time as well. You was in
Yeah,
Florida.
in Florida,
This is just
yeah.
before. This is, I think, maybe before you got engaged.
Yes, it was.
So I remember we was both in America at the same time.
Yes, I need to check.
I remember sending it to you. I sent it to Rival.
He had a big belt. He had a belt in the WWE Championship.
That's
belt.
when So when I saw AJ Styles was WWE champion at the time.
Yeah.
But he was going through TSA, so it's not even like I can just go up to him.
You
like-
can't, yeah, that's
but I'm just looking at him like, fuck, that is AJ Styles. I'm going to lose my head. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm pretty cool when it comes to meeting celebrities, man.
Who I've met when I met Gareth Southgate.
Oh,
That was an experience.
Yeah.
Asamoah Jan was one of my worst experiences ever. I'll never forget that day.
Don't
bro.
meet your heroes.
As a
man.
young fan, I just literally crushed my dreams, bro.
No way.
Yeah, bro, that was one of the worst experiences ever. I said from that day, I'm never agreeing with football players again. Who else did I meet? Who did I meet that was that big? Gunter, no, not even Gunter, no. Yeah, and Tony Blair when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
Tony Blair.
yeah, I met Tony
No.
Blair. But that's my Jan story, yeah. So I was doing a football. See, this was way before Beatties, before I started Beatties. Yeah, I used to do a channel called Scout, where I used to
Oh, you
basically
said,
create
yeah.
portfolios for like football players and hope that they'll get scouted by bigger clubs. One of them kind of, I don't know if he used up our portfolio, but he went off and played for a big team in Portugal. But I met us. The plan was to basically go after the England game. You know what I'm sad about? You know what I'm sad about? So I'm actually deep. My mum and dad waited for me at 4 a.m. outside this club, and I was a kid. Like I was like, what, first year of college. I've gone inside now. I've seen the whole Ghana team. I'm in awe. Jonathan Mensah.
Black Stars.
Are you?
Yeah.
Asamoah Jan, Stephen Appiah. All of these men are there. I'm just getting gassed. I'm like, bro, I'm a kid. I'm standing these guys. So I speak to Jonathan Mensah, yeah. Not the old one, the younger one.
Okay, yeah,
I was like, can you say, my name is Jonathan Mensah, I'm watching Scout? He goes, yeah, I'm Jonathan Mensah, I'm watching Scout. Fine. It's now time for Asamoah Jan. I've gone through. I was like, can I speak to him? He goes, yeah, go speak to him. I've got the camera set up, everything. He goes, no. No filming. Where are you from? I said, I've got a podcast. I've got a YouTube channel called Scout. We just film young players. We want to know if you can give us any advice and whatnot. He goes, no. No advice. Where's my Uber? Call me an Uber. Told me to call him an Uber. So I said, what?
Leslie even looking at the phone like, it's coming in 10 minutes.
No, he didn't say it was taxi.
Call me taxi.
Oh, man.
I'm dead.
So he walked out, didn't see him again. And that was it. And after I went in the car, I went to my mum, like, it's what he said, isn't it? I didn't get no footage. I only got one video, bro. It was just fucked, man. But yeah, other than that, it was an experience. Very big experience. But yeah, like we said, great weekend. I've enjoyed every single bit of it, I say. I'm healed now. The blisters are gone.
Yeah.
There was knees healed as well.
Thank God.
Let's get into this week wrestling, man. Start with SmackDown.
Start with Dynamite real quick. Did you guys watch Dynamite last week?
Nah, I saw
I didn't get a chance. I didn't get a chance. Chat to me.
Can't lie. I don't want to say AEW's back,
Feelings restored.
but I don't think the feeling's restored. But I think it's they're heading in the right direction.
That's good.
I think
Revolution's coming up. So.
Yeah, Revolution's coming up, and the shows tend to pick up before Revolution. But show started off with MJF and Adam Cole cutting an amazing pro. Like both of them were both in their bag. I can't lie to you, both really in their bag, and both were talking some shit. Generally talking some shit. Just kind of like just cutting the scathing truth about each other. You know, MJF mentioning that, you know what, you drank someone's blood, you burnt someone's house down.
Adam Page.
Adam Page, yeah. That's Adam Cole. Apologies.
Sorry,
guys. CTE. I've got CTE. But yeah, Adam Page and MJF, yeah. Just cutting slated promo in regards to, you did all of this stuff and you still think you're the good guy and whatnot. Adam Page was like, as long as I've been real, that's one thing I can say, that I'm real. You know, they now start squaring up. And
is this the same promo you spoke about Daniels?
Yeah.
We said about Daniels.
Just made mention of Christopher Daniels and how Adam Page like beat him up, and Adam Page just let me know that, listen, don't ever mention Christopher Daniels. That's my mentor. Like, you'll never be as real as him. You haven't done anything close to what this guy has done in his 30 years in the industry. And then they basically are about to go to blows, and then MJF spits in his face. MJF runs out, of course.
That's such a pussy thing to do, you know.
Ran out the ring, and then Adam Page started beating up security guards, and then Christopher Daniels basically pulled him away. It was about to hit him, then you realised it was Christopher Daniels. So I'm just like, listen, you're better. Like, you know who you are. You know what you've done for this business, and rare. It was good, and it's got me excited for their program. See what happens. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of home truths in terms of like, who did MJF beat when he first won the won the Diamonds. He beat Adam Page. You know what I mean? So I'm interested. What else happened?
I would tune in for sure.
We had the Ops.
They're called the Ops now. It's that's Shibata, Samoa Joe,
and Hook.
How did they come back?
Obviously, they've been linked with each other for the last few months, innit? And obviously, Samoa Joe, more than the last few months, but then Samoa Joe went off to do some filming, then came back. They faced the family, the patriarchy. Cool match, decent match, nothing really too exciting. But the Ops won. I don't know if the Ops.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't
ring true.
An Ops is like, it's not a good thing.
No, but by Ops, do they mean like, how do I say this, man?
Like ops, like
You know
special
how they
ops,
have
like
the-
special
yeah,
ops, like
no,
army.
No, as in
No, but it's ops,
OPPS, as in
As
on
in,
their
like,
title
we're
tron it
actually
says the ops
like,
never
oh.
lacking. That's what it says.
But that doesn't fit Shabar or
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, I can understand.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't talk like that though. That's a new generation thing. That's a YN thing. No, do you get what I mean? It's like even I wouldn't even say ops.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say
know what you
lacking.
mean.
Never lacking.
You do say ops.
No, but I wouldn't say it on a casual like that. What's not supposed to do ops?
Never lacking. It's crazy.
Stand back. The ops are coming through. No, the ops thing, I don't know. It's not really resonating with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I'm to see the ops, I'm looking at people like, I don't know, Javon Evans.
That's racist.
If that's racist, I like that. Give me some more. If that's racist, give me some more. I like that shit. Well, you know what I mean? Like Wesley and his boys. Like, that's the ops. You know what
No,
I mean?
who the ops? The guys that are attacking NXT now. Those are ops.
Those are ops.
Yeah.
Those
The
are
Shield,
ops.
they're
Yeah.
ops.
Yeah, they're
You know what I
ops.
mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it'd be a cool match. Tony Storm came back to cut a promo, just saying, what did she say? God is a woman and her name is Timeless.
What about the package? Said something. She tried to ruin my package, but I had a big package enough. The package.
I can't remember what she
Yeah,
said.
but it was very jokes.
Yeah, but it was from what I remember, it was a very, very cool promo. What else happened?
Ricochet apparently is going amazing on the mic.
Ricochet is excellent.
Yeah,
Ricochet is absolutely excellent. Anything I've said about him in the past,
retracted.
I'm not taking it back. It worked. It got into it. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. Ricochet is excellent, and him with the robe that Jimmy Rave used to wear. Excellent stuff that he did with what's my name? I can't.
So
No, what's this guy's? I can't remember.
Nana.
No, Prince Nana. I forgot his name. Prince Nana pleading for the robe back.
Yeah.
And Ricochet just
run off.
laughing in his face. It's like Ricochet needs to keep this robe for a good couple of months. There needs to be some sort of like payoff of him having this robe. I don't know. It needs to add some sort of like power to him until Swerve is able to get that robe back.
Yeah.
And Ricochet is the man.
That's sick.
Ricochet.
I knew you had it in him. I knew it.
Ricochet is the man. I didn't think he had it in him, but I'm happy that he's gotten to this point in terms of like, he's figured out the character.
Yeah.
We saw the turn of events when he lost at the Continental Classic against Okada. Swerve came out and he got everyone to throw toilet paper at him. So we kind of saw like where he's come from in terms of the embarrassment to where he is now.
I love a story.
It's a great story arc.
I love a story like that.
It's an amazing story arc. Do you know what I mean? And the matches naturally have gotten better as well.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see Ricochet on TV. And when he now shows up in like independent companies as well with the robe, it's like I need to pay attention to Ricochet.
Yeah.
So when Ricochet ends up winning some sort of title, during fuck a couple of months, I think he needs to earn this is his robe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is his robe.
That's his title.
This is his robe. And when if let's say he has, I don't know if he has maybe like an international title or something, or one other mid-card title or TNT title, let's say. The day he loses that title, it has to be to Swerve, and he has to lose that robe as well.
Yeah, everything has to be gone. Mm-hmm.
And then
none had to take it and run off.
Moxley cut a very cool promo, a very Roman Reigns.
I loved it.
I saw a lot of people online complaining, but it's like, bro,
it's brothers. It's a brotherhood thing.
In wrestling, I'm a big fan of people referencing other people.
Especially if they've been a former tag team or they're brothers,
bro. They're friends, exactly, man. Do you know what I mean?
It's my camera.
Come on, man. People are saying, they're biting. Why do you guys copy Roman Reigns? Bro, I'll be real. Copy your friends,
tribalistic sons of
Copy your friends, man. It's lit.
So I can't say 2 years in the dojo as well. Get out of here, man.
Copy your friends, man. It's lit, man. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. I can't call myself King of Essex as well. Come on, tell him, man.
Well, overall, Dynamite was cool, man. Dynamite was really, really fun.
I definitely need to tune in more.
I'm looking forward to. I haven't watched Dynamite like that in time, but this week's one, I watched it this morning. I said, yeah, it's solid.
There's so much wrestling as well.
There's a lot of wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling.
WWE, let's fucking go. Evolve.
I need to start the LFW. I need to start. I've heard it's been good.
Same. I saw Jem watching it on TikTok. And I was like, I'm interested.
Yeah, I need. Big up Jem, man. He's been killing it.
He's been killing it, man. Big up Jem, man.
Crazy.
WWE, let's fucking go.
When I saw Shawn Michaels say it, LFG's what it stands for. Let's fucking go. I was like,
He said it?
yeah. He said it in the beginning, in the intro, like in the first episode.
Swear.
Yeah.
That's what she's right. Well done. Double entendre. Double entendre. It's not double entendre. That's double synonym, is it? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, flipping. A lot of people are. Obviously, AEW want to try and check out today's AEW as well. But
Also, check out Chris Jericho versus Bandido from Collision. That was
a lot of
really
people complain about that.
It was a good match.
Why people? Okay, as a Chris Jericho fan and as a Chris Jericho lifer, are people overdoing it?
Yes and no. I think where the issue stems with Chris Jericho is that Jericho's been overexposed. I think Jericho's on TV way too much. Jericho is an internet darling.
Yeah.
So as much as it may seem as if he doesn't know what's going on and what people think about him, he definitely knows. And he likes to play into it. But where the issue lies is that Jericho is also very giving. Jericho's always also willing to put people over. But the problem is that Jericho puts people over so much, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. So Jericho is just at a point now where it's very stagnant and people feel like, you know what, he's not really giving as much as he has. And because with Chris Jericho, he likes to evolve all the time. It's like he's very five-dimensional in the sense where he will be this one character and then something will get over with him and then he'll now evolve into that straight away. He went from the Ocho and then all of a sudden, I'm the wizard.
Then
It's
lunchy,
like-
then it's
and it's like you're doing way too much. You know what I mean? I feel like someone like Chris Jericho, especially with his AEW run, he's been very reliant on having people around him that he feels like he needs to put over. And I think, one, it's not working because someone like Big Bill, who is over as hell as it is anyways by himself, he doesn't need to be with anyone.
No.
Someone like what's his name?
Brian Keith.
Brian Keith shouldn't be with anyone. Brian Keith is someone that, you know what, you're now reintroducing this whole gimmick of putting bounty on people's heads. Brian Keith should naturally just be doing that himself. Like a wrestler who probably isn't doing anything right now should be maybe having a backstage interview and all of a sudden he just sees on a wall, wanted.
The name of the wrestler.
The name of the, like, he sees himself on a wanted poster, and all of a sudden, Brian Keith, I'll see you next week.
Yes.
I'm collecting the bounty. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what he should be doing. But instead, he's walking around with Kawada trunks, just like Eddie Kingston. I don't understand it. So, I mean, the only fix for that is that once Chris Jericho loses the Ring of Honor World title, he needs to come off TV for time. But the only problem is, one, despite what people say online, Chris Jericho's still a draw. He's still like when it comes to TV, people are still tuning in for him, and he's still a big draw. So the problem is, cool. You now get rid of Chris Jericho off TV for a couple of weeks. Who are you gonna put instead? Action Ancelotti. Come on, man.
What's your beef?
Ancelotti.
What are you gonna do? Put Leo Rush? Come on, man. Let's be fucking dead. Let's be gridded. No, but the thing is, I want for the man to be on TV more. I want people like.
In all seriousness.
For me, in all seriousness, like people say that AEW have an old person problem, and I kind of get it. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to be seeing these old people all the time. But at the same time, you need to kind of like think about your programming. Like, you have to balance it. Like, I don't mind having some old people on TV, but then it shouldn't be to the detriment of
the other people.
Of Action Ancelotti. I mean, I think he's all right. But
do
you know what I mean? Like, Roosh. I want to see Roosh on TV every single week. I want to see Roosh on TV every single week, but clearly, you know.
I want to see Johnny Hungy in the man. Bro,
them man on Ring of Honor, but even then, it's like
them, man.
These are men that should have been tag team champions by now. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand where AEW are missing the mark with some of these wrestlers. But I don't want to complain about AEW. I've done that way too many times.
They're in good pastures right now.
They're
on the way up.
They're doing what they can in it to sell tickets for Revolution in it. And naturally, the pay per view is going to be excellent.
What match have been announced for Ospreay versus?
John Moxley versus
Edge,
versus Cope.
Cope. Sorry. Ospreay's got a match
Isn't
with
Kenny versus Takeshita? No.
So they're doing like some.
Let me check. Let me go through.
Yeah, they're doing this. Cassidy and Roderick Strong had a great match on thing as well. So they're basically doing this international tournament thing, but the winner faces Kenny Omega. So
What?
Roderick Strong versus Orange Cassidy was for a chance to face Takeshita, and whoever wins between Orange Cassidy and Takeshita faces Kenny Omega at Revolution, rather than it be someone faces Takeshita for the title at
Right, yeah.
pay-per-view. So then in my head, I'm just like, I don't know what they're playing at, but do I see Kenny Omega winning that title? I don't know.
Oh, Big Boom's gonna have a match.
Oh, he's got a match.
Yeah.
What matches are slated for the pay-per-view?
Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. Still Cage.
Still Cage,
match.
yes.
Ooh,
That's gonna be a good match.
Takeshita or Orange Cassidy
versus
Kenny Omega for the AEW International Championship. I think Kenny Omega should win that. MJ versus Hangman. Moxie versus Cope. Mercedes versus Momo Watanabe.
Oh yes, Momo Watanabe. She said that she's gonna face Mercedes.
Tony Storm versus Mariah May for that's a rematch, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't see that match.
All right, cool. It looks good. Looks promising.
No, it should be a good pay-per-view regardless. Though.
Yeah, at the Crypto Arena. Crypto Arena is probably a sick arena in LA. You want to walk past the Jumbo?
Yeah.
You want to walk past Crypto Arena?
Yeah. After what's it called?
Wally
Yeah.
Was sick. But yeah, man. Looking forward to that. It's next week. Next week, Sunday. Yeah, look forward to it, man. Yeah. So, and obviously in the other company, we've seen a few things that happened. One of them being
They're so cold.
NXT had Moose.
Oh, she's
Moose showed out against Alexis King. We had the Hardy Boys return back in WWE, which is good.
And they're gonna
nice.
face Fraxium next week.
Yep, they're facing Fraction next week for the tag team title. Is it for tag team titles? Just random match.
I think it's for the TNA tag titles.
Oh, cool. And we're getting Stephanie Vaquer versus Julia.
Oh, yeah, winner takes all.
Winner takes all. How do you feel about that?
Do you know what the problem is?
I get the idea of putting the whole company on these two girls, but bro, there's been girls that's been working for months, man.
Do you know, I'm not too fussed about that. I'm very checked out on title versus title matches.
There's a lot of
It's
them.
too greedy,
It's
man.
a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I'm just sick of it.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not a title from two different companies, like, I don't mind that. But if it's like a mid-card title and the world title, bro, dead it, man. I don't really care, man.
It's hard to
Do you know
book
what I mean? It's dead.
It's a visual for these.
Unless a good story comes from it, where it's like, you know what, someone wins the title, but then, like, let's say someone like when Seth was world champion and he was US champion as well. Where if you're telling a story like that, where cool, you're going to be defending both belts on both nights, and at some point, the aim is, you know what, I've got a target on my back. I'm having to double shift all these pay-per-views. Yeah. Then I don't mind it. But then it's like, if you're winning both belts and it's a detriment to that division, then I don't want to see you with both belts. Because what we will tend to see is that someone will win both belts and then they'll now vacate one of the belts. And then it's like, oh, we have to now start from the scratch. Well, you don't have to do that. Like, I don't know. I don't want to see that, man.
I think if anything, we'll get a DQ finish.
Yeah, please a DQ finish, man. But he can do please DQ finish.
How does the DQ finish come about though? Like, what's the premise of it?
I don't know. Corey J, come and ruin it for us, man. Roxanne, come and ruin it for us, please. Because I don't want to see this, man. I thought that I don't know. I thought that the Stephanie Vaquer and because it was meant to be Stephanie Vaquer win that tournament. She meant to win the tournament, but I think she lost against what's this woman called? The woman, the cowboy gimmick. What woman called again? Fallon Haley?
Oh, Fallon Haley.
I think she lost against her in the tournament or something like that, and that's why she. Am I getting things wrong? Yeah, scrap that. But yeah, I thought there was going to meet someone later down the line with some sort of because now Jordan Grace has been introduced to the company.
Yeah, well, apparently she's on a main roster deal from what I've seen. So.
Nah, she's on NXT.
No, but apparently she's got a main roster deal, so I don't think she'll even be there for a long time.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Obviously, over in SmackDown, we had The Rock returned to SmackDown. Well, at first it was a weird segment, but when I watched it again, I was like, okay, cool.
Can you talk to me about that? Because I haven't actually seen.
Okay,
so I don't know whether it's good.
I don't think it was a weird segment.
It wasn't. I think it was.
I thought the segment was fine.
I think that was a good outline.
I saw loads of people complaining about it. But
I thought it was a great outline for what. It was late. People said they were like tired. I thought it was a great outline for what could happen from now till WrestleMania. It's peak time. So The Rock came out, literally shouted at everyone. The Rock has got a good way of basically switching. You love me, hate me. Love me, hate me. I don't know how he does it. He will say, welcome. If you smell, you stupid crackheads. Whoa! And he'll go back to his, you know what I mean? Go back to, I love you guys. You guys are great. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, so he's done all of that. He then went up to go and say, Cody Rhodes is like the best in the company right now. Not hailing out Cody Rhodes, and then saying that after WrestleMania 40, him and Mama Rock and Mama Rose have been the best of friends. They get to know each other. So that was nice. Then The Rock said Cody Rhodes come out to the ring. So Cody Rhodes came out. Cody Rhodes was like, yeah, man, it's been great, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We drank, his vodka. Then The Rock said, there's something I need from you. And it's not the title, it's your soul.
Yeah.
So he basically, if The Rock is insinuating that he wants Cody Rhodes to be his corporate champion. So that's a rehash of what's been happening from back then where we had corporate champion Rock.
Yeah.
Triple H being a corporate champion as well. Was Stone Cold ever corporate champion? No, he wasn't. You know, he fought.
He did team up with Vince. Though.
Yeah, he did team up with Vince.
Yeah, he did. So
this particular segment, does this now make sense for The Rock's previous I don't think that means anything. I think that's bullshit. I think that was freestyle.
Yeah.
When he came out for Netflix, do you think that now makes sense with him now coming back and not mentioning that he wanted to fight Cody, him bigging up Cody?
Yeah or no? Because
it's the thing. He said like this story is not about.
Forget The Rock in the press.
No, but he said that he said that like the whole thing with him and Cody, it doesn't have to culminate in a match.
Yeah.
There's a story that they can tell without them even having to have a match. So
there you go. And it makes sense because when The Rock came out, I feel like The Rock's been doing this thing ever since WrestleMania. Like, he's been like being nice to a lot of people that he's treated wrong. So Cody being one of them. For him to bring out Cody and say Cody, you're my guy. Give Cody a beer, like make Cody feel good. Like when you watch the live stream with him walking around backstage, yeah. When he bought Cody looked like one of those guys like, hey, like, oh shit, you actually rate me now, like, what the fuck? To what he's done over here on SmackDown where he's like, I want your soul.
Yeah.
So I want your soul. So it's like clearly The Rock has some sort of idea, and people like creating theories online saying that maybe this contract that he's given Cody isn't for Cody. Maybe it's for CM Punk.
So people are basically trying to say that he wants Cody to say yes at Elimination Chamber to the fact that, yeah, okay, fine, have my soul, whatever. I'll be your corporate champion.
Cody's never got a match at Elimination Chamber, has he?
No. So people are basically saying if he says no, that it will go to Rock will maybe look at a CM Punk or a Cena and maybe try and take them to Mania to beat CM Punk and become his corporate champion.
Cena will be
I don't
to
know.
beat CM Punk.
Cena,
no,
sorry, to beat Cody. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cena would be great.
I think Punk would be good as well.
No,
Cena and The Rock team up, seeing that visual, I think would be crazy. But I think it will go CM Punk, Cody.
No, I think it'll probably go Cena. I think
what if Cody says yes?
Because I think what would make more sense is if Cody was to turn heel,
right?
And
Punk was like,
I would love that.
And Punk is the one that's fighting the system because obviously that's his MO. That's his that's his CV. I'll fight the wrestling. So that's probably a better MO rather than because I can't see. But then again, at the same time, CM Punk playing into like the corporate shill, I think would also make sense as well because since he's come back, he's been, shaking hands and kissing arse.
Ties.
Do you know what I mean?
He's trying to get the main event.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you said I sold out. No, I sold in.
Yeah.
I bought in. I bought in. So I don't know.
I think it might even align with his favor with Paul Heyman. It could even just be a thing of Heyman, call Rock, tell him that if Cody says no, look at me. And that could be the favor done.
Cena
Crayon is getting better.
Cena could be
I didn't say anything.
Cena could be a good one as well because obviously this whole promo that he's been cut, like they've been giving him at WrestleMania, at Elimination Chamber is like, I need to get my 17th time World Championship belt. I need to do this. I need to do this.
Yeah.
He's had the MO. He wants to do this. Really, CM Punk just wants the main event WrestleMania. Cena wants the belt.
Yeah.
Well, like you see it.
Would you be there for a multi-man match? Me
Was it a triple threat?
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
I wouldn't.
Cody versus CM Punk versus Cena.
Me, don't
That's
take my
tight.
don't
I'll
take
be
my pen, don't
honest.
take my pen, don't take my pen. I just go it.
That match is lame. that match fucking stinks. That match stinks of shit. That match stinks of stockfish. I'm so sorry. That match is. I can't lie.
Oh, no, the match was terrible.
Cody's. I love Cody. I think Cody's competent. Versus CM Punk, who's barely scraping.
No, but I'll be real. Cody said, I'm like, okay, yeah. But Cena to be doing this.
What's annoying me about Cena is the fact that Cena's wrestling as if wrestling is fake.
Pantomania.
Yeah.
This one is just straight wrestling.
Yeah.
Cena.
The thing is with Cena and Cody, I think there's legs in terms of like the promos and the vignettes and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of legs there. Yeah. But the combination of adding Cena there, I don't know. I feel like Cena's just happy to be here. Yeah, and I don't want that. So I've already feel like the build for WrestleMania has been a bit shaky. Yeah. So if you have Cena just inserting himself like, you know what, I'm ready adding myself into the Elimination Chamber, but you know what, I lost the Elimination Chamber, but I'm gonna add myself into this triple threat now. I can't lie to you.
Too much, man.
Fuck away, man. Off is the direction you go. Fuck.
I lost. I'm gonna add myself to the women's match now.
Bro, that's probably going to be... And the thing is, WrestleMania, we've had some solid triple threat matches for the last titles.
No, but yeah.
We've had Roman versus Edge versus Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan. We've had...
Benoit versus Triple H versus Shawn Michaels.
We've had Bryan versus... Batista versus Randy Orton.
Sheamus McIntyre.
We've had some epic ones. Yeah. So now add this one. I beg. Somebody. I beg. Keep that penny in your pocket.
I wouldn't mind, like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing Cody and
CM Punk is gonna stink, but I don't.
No, but it's alright.
Story-wise, it's gonna be good, but the match. Listen, CM Punk. I don't know. Maybe you have to come hustle, bro. Maybe you have to come do some set goes with us. I don't know. I don't think CM Punk is that good. If I'm honest, I think the thing is. Give CM Punk 12 minutes. I promise you the match will be good.
Yeah.
But if this is the main event, 25 minutes, as in they got time, unless it's, I don't know,
yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in them.
What's the shortest main event history in WrestleMania history? Let me ask ChatGPT because I need to know. Because 12 minutes is fine for me. I can't lie.
A 12-minute main event, I can't lie. At WrestleMania, I can't lie, you didn't pay for that.
The second day as well.
You didn't go all the way to New Orleans.
No, but that's this year.
I'm saying, you didn't go to New Orleans for a 12-minute main event. Both nights. Come on, fuck away.
WrestleMania. I'm just checking this right now.
Fuck away. Let's see if we quickly go to Raw. How do you guys find Raw?
I think I just caught a couple of highlights and stuff.
Penta, they keep adding stuff to Penta's thing.
Penta, he's flying. I can't lie. I don't think they can add him to 2K. Because by the time they add him to 2K, outdated. Bro, the camera's going to turn around. The firework will even start shooting skulls at people and dragons. Yeah, it's long, man. That was a good match. I think Ludwig Kaiser's going to have an amazing year this year.
Yeah, he's going to be great.
I think Ludwig is going to have a really, really good year this year. Lyra versus Dakota Kai was pretty cool. Okay. I'm not really strong on Dakota Kai, but she started to change my opinion a little bit.
Lyra was good, yeah. I found the shortest WrestleMania main event in history.
It might even be.
Guess.
Was it recent?
No, but it happened in the 90s. Guess if you guys guess, I'll get you guys a can of Coke or something. A drink of your choice after this.
Lawrence Taylor versus.
You have free.
Lawrence Taylor versus Bama Bigelow.
No. No. You have to guess, bro. 90s. Keep going back.
90s.
How many minutes was it? Okay, can you tell us how many minutes it was?
It was 22 seconds.
22 seconds?
In the 90s, yeah. WrestleMania.
What?
It was an early WrestleMania. The top is within the WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 10.
Is it a Hogan match?
Huh?
Is it a Hogan match?
Yes, you're close.
Hogan versus. Yeah, I was about to say.
What drink you want?
What's mad? I keep forgetting that was actually a main event.
That match pissed me off. Why did Bret Hart do that?
Because Bret versus. I was thinking it can't be Bret versus Yokozuna. I know that was a.
Cool. Last one. Okay, what's the longest match in WrestleMania history?
Longest?
Yeah.
How many minutes was that?
1 sec. Let me correct this film. Match in WrestleMania. I think this is it. I think right now it says 1 hour. Wait. Cool. Yeah. 1 hour, 1 minute and 52 seconds.
What year? I mean, what time period?
90. If I said it from 90.
Between 90.
Between 95 to 2000.
No. Was it WrestleMania 2000?
No. It was. If I say the match.
No, don't say the match. But okay, it's not WrestleMania 2000. It's WrestleMania 2000. That was the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, but that wasn't long.
It couldn't have been
1 hour. 1 hour.
An hour, bro.
I'm giving you.
Brett versus Shawn Michaels. Sorry.
Drink for you. Yeah,
I've
that
got a
was.
question for you, man.
Yeah.
If there's any match in history that you guys could relive and be there live, front seat, what match would it be?
Eddie versus Brock, No Way Out. Oh wait, any match.
Any match.
WrestleMania.
Oh,
WrestleMania 20. The Triple Threat. I have to. Bro, that was gas.
That was a good match, though.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels takeout, the first one.
Yeah.
Mania
Cody
20.
Rhodes, Seth Rollins out to this day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro, if I was there, I would have ripped off my top of my kids.
There's certain moments. That's one of the moments I wish I was there live for.
bro.
And when Hardy Boys returned at WrestleMania as well.
Oh my days.
Bro, I screamed.
Yeah.
I was doing a
Quick
watch
question:
on.
do you wish you was there for WrestleMania 40
WrestleMania 40.
when we just went to Philly? Or you
I enjoyed
you watch
it.
it from back?
I enjoyed
Yeah.
this. Being at loading bar with everyone,
Yeah.
knowing how cold it was in Philly.
It was cold.
Like the Mania top to bottom, it's not a Mania for me where I'm just like, yeah, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
39, I don't think there's any,
That's the best.
WrestleMania
I'm sorry,
39
Babes.
is one of the greatest nights of
I'm sorry, babes. That's the best holiday I've been on. No, that was a classic holiday. That holiday was amazing.
I can't lie, WrestleMania 39 was picat.
It was when you messaged me, like, bro, what time are we linking up today for night 2? No. What time are we linking up for? And even when we're packing and we're going home, I felt sad, fam. LA was amazing.
Bro, LA was lit, man. I'm so sorry.
Even us standing there, bro, at the end of the match, yeah, everyone was on their feet watching and waiting for the pin, bro. Nah, that you could take my wrestling training away from me. But you can't take it away from me. You can't take it away from me.
Bro, like being there for WrestleMania 39, I don't think there's any WrestleMania like. Don't get me wrong, it would have been nice to be able to like the final moments of WrestleMania 40 main event would have been amazing to be there for. Just kind of sit. But seeing it on TV,
It must have been,
bro, it
Different
was
experience as well.
amazing.
Yeah,
And just being around like the community and being loaded by it, bro, it was piquet. And just streaming. I felt like being able to do all of that for WrestleMania 40 was excellent. I don't feel like I missed out that much. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, man. Big up everyone that helped. But WrestleMania 39, I don't think there's any way I would have wanted to miss that. Like, I'm genuinely, like, it's when we linked up in and out. And I was just like, we're actually here.
What day was this? Like a Thursday.
It was like
was
a
a
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, it was like a Wednesday.
We bucked there in and out.
It's like a Wednesday. Yeah, it was a Wednesday.
It felt like,
surreal.
yeah.
Actually, it might have been a Wednesday.
How
Because
did you even get there? Did you walk?
Because remember, our
Round the
bar
corner.
partner was around the corner, innit?
Shit.
So, yeah.
Don't we make another pay-per-view in LA? No, we want to go there. No, though, I would go LA again.
That's I can't wait to go to New Orleans because I feel like it's gonna have that kind of same vibe.
Everyone's going to New Orleans.
That one's gonna that's gonna have the same vibes. You know what I mean? But yeah, WrestleMania 39, like for that to be our first WrestleMania, perfect. Absolutely,
And that
perfect.
was the start of the. I don't know how WrestleMania this year Vegas gonna be, but WrestleMania 39, WrestleMania 40, amazing back-to-back WrestleManias. Things to follow suit. WrestleMania Vegas needs to follow suit.
I have faith. I feel like, bro, it's Vegas. It's a big deal. Do you know what I mean? It's a very, very big deal, and all the eyes are on them. Especially, this is going to be the first This is going to be the first WrestleMania on Netflix.
Yeah.
So it has to deliver.
Has to be big.
And we know it's gonna, bro. It's gonna be a concert.
Yes.
It's gonna be a concert.
They're gonna have halftime. I think I won't be surprised at a halftime show.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
Netflix will put money behind it.
I'm sure. Who did we have? We had Lil Uzi Vert when it was
Uzi
in LA.
Vert.
Yeah.
Like Uzi Vert. And we had Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Meek Mill came out at the beginning. Who did we have this? Who did we have?
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne. We had Lil Wayne. We had someone else as well.
I remember.
Coco Jones.
Yeah.
Coco Jones. Oh, that was sick.
No, Mania, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Good, man.
New Orleans will be there.
Yeah, man.
Are you got any Reddit stuff, bro?
No, I haven't been on Reddit because I've been fasting. I've been off Reddit, man.
Cool.
Been on and off Reddit, fam. I've not really been. I'm not trying to have anybody come and poke my eye out, fam.
Let me grab a what if. Let me see if I can get something for you.
What if?
But as we're waiting, bro, Basement Grooves this weekend, man.
Yeah, man. Basement Grooves this weekend. Box Park, like we're doing a big one, man. Box Park. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting us for the past few years. Again, like I said earlier, like bro, we're so blessed to be able to do cool stuff. Do you know what I mean? And we're doing it with TCF. This is Suddy's our brother for God knows how many years now. Do you know what I mean? And it just feels like a full circle moment from us doing like the Hella Turn events to us. Obviously, everybody doing their own thing, but then now coming back to it's like a mad celebration of just like what everybody's been doing and celebration of life and you know pre-birthday as well because my birthday's next week. So it's just it's amazing.
You and Sam, me and Sam go back to back, fam.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing and just to be around people. I know it almost feels surreal, innit? Like sometimes in life when you have these ideas and it's like not literally but figuratively you have them on paper and then when you actually see them come to fruition, like it's just amazing. Like bro, like Wresthings at one point was just an idea.
Yeah.
Like we started it as a group chat on Instagram, just sending each other our wrestling stuff. Who knew that 5 years, 6 years later down the line, you know, we'd be in the midst of like being around wrestlers
in the industry.
We're generally in the industry etched. Nobody can deny it. Like we work in the wrestling industry. Do you know what I mean? And these people that we grew up watching or people that we revere are our peers. Yeah. And they respect us and they look at us like what you guys are doing is amazing. Do you know what I mean? They don't look at us like these like they'll say it. They don't look at us like these other podcasters. Yeah. These other podcasters that will like be marking over them like, so when did you start wrestling?
I'm tired of them.
I'm such a big fan of you.
Can you chop my chest, please?
You know what I mean? So, who's your favourite wrestler growing up? Like, they don't look at us like that. You know what I mean? Like, they generally look at us like these are people that are fans of the industry. They respect the industry and they respect people, and they have such a they have such a care to like the craft that they have and the professionalism, the production, and it's like for them, it's just like you know when they get here, they just feel like they're chatting to their friends, and it's like that's completely different. You know what I mean?
Chatting to their guys, man.
Yeah, man. Like, guys, just in life, whatever ideas you have,
do it, man.
Just do it. Generally,
just
like,
do it, bro.
One thing I don't want to say, I'm tired of people asking us for advice on doing content creation, but just do it. Generally, this is my advice to you. Just do it. Whatever idea you have, there's no idea too big or too small. Just do it. At one point, creating a camera maybe looked stupid. Now look, we use it every single day. Exactly. Traffic lights were probably a stupid idea to someone at one point.
Alicia Beacons.
Do you know what I mean? Peanut butter was probably Booker T. Washington.
Exactly.
Sellotape. Like, bro, there's so many ideas and there's I don't believe in oversaturation in it. Like,
flood the market.
Flood the market, man. Do you know what I mean? We need more people like us doing wrestling podcasts. Yeah. Actual fans that respect the business and you know want to grow in the business. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. There's no such thing as a silly idea. I mean, there is such things as silly ideas. Some of you core people.
Oh God, I don't even want to, man. I don't want to go there.
Speak on some of you people.
I don't want to go there.
I'll speak on you people, fucking pervs, fucking tramps. But yeah, man.
What are your biggest wrestling what is? So I've got a few things here. What if you had a Bret Hart and Kurt Angle feud?
Oh,
that would have been sick.
Yeah.
What? I think we were on our way to having Owen Hart and Kurt Angle. They wrestled in a dark match.
I need them to... Oh, they can't release that match.
Yeah, they want to be allowed.
Oh, they can't release that match. I don't know if they've got that in the tuck.
You don't
think
100%. That they could...
No, there's...
At all.
Hell no, she want nothing. She doesn't want nothing.
But even if they post under the vault?
It's still under WWE.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Still under WWE.
I hear it, though.
Still under WWE. So.
What if Undertaker was never booked as a superhuman?
Career bye-bye.
Done. He'll probably be like a...
I'm sure he'll eventually get to the American Biker gimmick, but
earlier.
But like there were so many people doing it. Like we've got One Man Gang. We've got Ron and Don Harris that were doing it. The Apocalypse, the DOA.
The DOA,
you had so many people doing it. It didn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
By the time Undertaker done it, it's like, oh, this is the Undertaker just being himself. There's some sort of like, oh shit to it. But in the 90s, Undertaker, you would have been kaput.
Yeah.
He would have been toast, mate.
What if RVD never had his suspension in 2006?
He would have been a multi-time WWE champion. He probably wouldn't. He wouldn't have gone to TNA.
Oof.
He wouldn't have gone to TNA.
What if Shawn Michaels got clean in 1997 and he and Bret Hart were still active in WWE in the 1998 and onwards?
We would have gotten some great music. I can't lie to you.
Oh, bro.
We would Eddie versus. By the time Eddie would have gotten there, by the time all the radicals would have gotten to WWE, it would have been like I would have been interested to kind of see. But then again, Bret would have been there during the whole Attitude Era where they're doing rubbish. He was there for a portion.
Yeah, but when he turns more stupid, that he would have liked it anyway.
Bret versus the Corporation would have been meant.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Imagine the Hart Foundation versus the Corporation.
Shit.
Bret versus The Rock.
We only got that Rocky Maivia, innit?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Bro, what do you think Bret would have stopped wrestling by?
He probably would have stopped wrestling
2004?
maybe a few years later. I think he would have probably stopped maybe
2010s?
like 2005, 2006, 2007.
Bret
I feel like Bret isn't one of those people like, you know, there's like certain wrestlers that are bougie where it's like, you know what, they've got health issues, but at the same time they can still wrestle, but they're not trying to wrestle till they're dead.
Yeah.
There's other wrestlers where it's like, you know what, I still need to make bread and I still have the love for it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Congo Championship Wrestling.
I'm gonna go to Delaware.
I'm gonna go to Delaware. I'm gonna
Antigua.
I'm gonna go to all these places and just be wrestling and do whatever. I don't think Bret had that in him.
Yeah.
I don't think Bret had that. Like, I know Bret was like he loved it, but I don't think Bret loved it to the point.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have. Maybe unless he got paid the bag.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, unless he got paid the bag, I don't see him wrestling past like 2007. Unless it's just to spite Bret Hart, to spite Shawn Michaels and say, you know what, I outlasted you.
Yeah. What if the curtain call didn't happen? Triple H was supposed to be King of the Ring that year. He got pulled because of it. Replaced with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think it would have been very rocky. The thing is, I feel like Stone Cold would have gotten success regardless, but that King of the Ring, of course, we all know that Triple H was meant to win it. So it would have been very, very hard to kind of tell how things will move at that point. But I'm a firm believer in, you know what, shit like that is intentional. It's meant to happen.
Yeah.
Like the curtain call was meant to happen.
Yeah.
Triple H was meant to get punished.
Yeah.
Despite it not like
there was no other way around it.
Yeah. Like I feel like
even if you tried to avoid it, would have happened.
I feel like that was meant to be Stone Cold's moment. So yeah.
And this is why we need a 2K showcase mode where we have stuff like this in there.
Yeah.
What if evasion happened and
like I'm a firm when it comes to butterfly effect, I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in like certain things that happen affects this, affects that, affects this. Even if you have certain conversations, it will affect this. If you don't say so, I'm a firm believer in it. So I feel like the curtain call had to happen for everything to culminate to this point. Because without Triple H getting punished, we wouldn't have all these other rising stars. It wouldn't also show. It would also wouldn't show how resilient Triple H is, because Triple H ended up becoming the person who he was meant to be a few years later at the right time. 99, 2000, bro. Really, and truly, in WWE, there was nobody that was better than Triple H. In ring work, that's not what I'm disputing. But in terms of character work, someone that you tune in every single week, there was nobody better than Triple H. To the point where a few years later, he started producing. In 2003, 2004, he started producing matches, started doing backstage stuff. He ended up marrying Stephanie. Everything happened for a reason. If he didn't get bagged, I promise you, what NXT wouldn't have become a thing. What we have with WWE wouldn't become a thing. We'll be eating Vince food. We'll be eating Vince food. Vince scraps.
Who would have taken over WWE?
Test.
Oh, shit.
Test.
Test.
Test would have, Test would have been
the second.
I don't know if you're living under a rock right now.
Oh my days.
That is crazy, bro.
Test will be here doing this with people.
R.I.P. Test, though, man.
Big up Test, man.
What if AJ Lee never retired?
I can't lie. I think what they're doing with Charlotte, they would have done with AJ Lee. I think AJ Lee would have been considered one of the greatest women wrestlers.
I wasn't really out there for her run, man.
AJ, I promise you, clear.
Cool. What if Ambrose was the one to turn on the Shield?
Did you say Amber Rose?
Ambrose.
Sorry.
That's a slut.
Where if Ambrose was to turn on the Shield?
Yeah, Ambrose.
If it was Dean that turned on the Shield,
We would still be in the E
That
right now,
means
innit?
Seth goes to
To
AEW.
Wait, no, I don't think.
I don't think Seth would have
I
ever
would
gone to
say
AEW. I'll be real.
I think.
I think he loves WWE too
Too
much.
much.
Yeah.
If I'm honest. Actually, I don't know because it depends on what they would have done with Ambrose's character. Would he have leaned straight into the lunatic fringe straight away? Because I don't think they're going to make him do this whole slimy this thing. I think it would be closer to what he's doing now with the John Moxley stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think the feuds will be a bit more better than Roman versus Seth.
Yeah.
I think so.
Be more on tops.
Yeah.
This question here, I can't really ask that question, but
What if
Eddie Guerrero never died, man? That's
I think he would be training NXT superstars right now.
I think it'd be long for any other. The thing is, I feel like Eddie, if Eddie was still around, I think it might have been an easier pass for people to, of the Latin region to be able to come into WWE. But at the same time, I still feel like they would have probably been a bit pigeonholed because they still have this legacy to live up to. But I think Eddie probably would have made it easier. But then again, Rey Mysterio's around and it's still not making it easier.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What if Hulk Hogan never joined WCW?
Then WCW would
Flatline.
I'm trying to think.
Flatline.
Okay, if Hogan never joined WCW, but Hall and Nash still went there,
They were still needing a third
they'll
person.
still need a third member.
And they didn't even know who the third person would be.
who would you have picked the third member if the thing wasn't there?
If I'm honest. Wait, what was that tag team match? It was Kevin Nash and Scott Hall versus
Lex Luger and
Randy
Macho Man.
Savage. Yeah, Macho.
I think that's the. No,
I don't think it was Lex Luger. I think it was Sting.
Bash at the Beach. I think it was Sting. Yeah. NWO. What was it? NWO.
So I know Lex Luger joined a couple months before. He showed up at Mall in America.
But Lex Luger aligned with them man quick like before that whole thing.
Who would have had as the third member?
No, it was Lex Luger, Sting, and
it was 3 on 2.
So they're waiting for the.
It was 3 on 2. Yeah, it was 3 on 2.
Yeah.
Who would I have as the third member? I actually don't know. You know,
it's tough.
No one else left.
Something in my head is saying I would have probably picked Lex Luger, but then at the same
That's
time,
what I'm thinking. Yeah,
I don't think Lex Luger was that exciting, and I don't think
because Lex Luger was what WWE tried to make into the new Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
so it would have been sick.
And by the time them man had already left, WWE were going through this transition of getting rid of all the steroid users, and they're just picking like most of the smaller men, like the Shawn Michaels and the Bretts.
1, 2, 3 kids.
So if what's it called, Hogan would have stayed in WWE. I think they still would have been printing money, but I think it would have been long for him because at the same time he had lost a lot of the size that he had before.
Yeah,
and WWE was transitioning into like workers. They were transitioning into like the man here are working like that 95, 96 period. It would have been long for him because he's not a great worker like that. So you need to go somewhere else to be able to. I don't know. It would have been tough. But the third member, I don't know. Genuinely,
I think I'll go with Lex Luger.
I'm trying to think. Hogan in the Attitude Era.
What if Bischoff allowed DX to ride a Jeep into the ring?
I think wrestling would have been better for that.
If Bischoff allowed them to,
I don't think it would have allowed the tank to go through. I think it would have been to see DX on WCW programming.
Yes.
What's that song? This is what happened. Where's the welcome? You ready to go? Bro, that would have been mental.
Something, bro.
That would have been absolutely mental. Like to see on WCW programming, DX have turned up. Yeah. At that point, when the ratings skyrocket, Eric Bischoff, Ted Turner, and Vince have to be like, guys, you know what? Let's cool down. Yeah. Bro, we could all be printing money. Like, do you know what I mean? Of course, kayfabe, but at the same time, bro, let's be sending.
What if they went through the crowd and actually got a ticket? But they can't do that. That's a myth.
They could get a ticket, but if they were to be shown on TV, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah,
due to like licensing.
License. Yeah, you're not allowed to be seen. What if WCW won the war?
Wow.
So Bischoff and Ted Turner are buying out WWF.
I don't think we get an AEW, you know.
I think that if that was the case,
We wouldn't have TNA. We wouldn't have.
My
when
God.
TNA won't be there.
We wouldn't have Ring of Honor.
Yeah, what Ring of Honor stems
because Gabe Spolsky, he was working for ECW.
Oh yes.
So we wouldn't have.
Oh, WCW would have bought ECW and WWF.
Yeah.
Shit.
Even happens to
We wouldn't have. I
like
think Gabe probably would have joined WCW. I don't think he would have, even if WCW was to buy ECW, I think they would have I think he would have worked for WCW. I don't think he would have.
And that means all WrestleMania, all that's down the drain. Starrcade will be the next.
Yeah, no WrestleMania. Starrcade would.
Starrcade in LA.
We'll bang though.
With who?
I'm joking.
Lex Luger versus
Roman Reigns.
Let me find. Wait, I think there's one more one I saw.
Roman Reigns probably wouldn't even be a wrestler.
Oh yeah,
That man.
Shizzle, yeah.
Bro.
No
Yeah.
bloodline.
Yeah, no bloodline. Yeah.
Flipping no.
What if Stone Cold retired after getting his neck broken by Owen Hart?
Shizzed. Boy, WrestleMania 17 would be a very, very different looking pay-per-view, boy.
Yeah.
That would be a very, very different looking pay-per-view.
Alright, cool. Last one. Find a good one. Punk not getting gnashed.
Hmm?
What was that again?
What time?
Sorry.
Alright, cool. What if The Rock never went to Hollywood?
Ooh.
Then we wouldn't get the greatest version of The Rock, the final boss. Think about it. Rock went to Hollywood. He came back with the best version of his theme song, the best iteration of his character, more money, some of the best, and he wouldn't be one of the. He wouldn't have the cachet that he has now.
Yeah.
We wouldn't get a lot of his movies suck, but at the same time, like The Rock being The Rock with the amount of range that he has as an actor, not necessarily as an actor, but in terms of his character work and the types of films that he does, like. And it wouldn't open doors for other wrestlers to be able to say, you know what, I want to do movies as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, you had Hulk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan's
Hogan was
dead,
food,
man.
fam. That guy wasn't even
Films
acting.
are dead. Batista, true.
Batista is the best wrestler.
He's the best actor. Yeah. Have you seen him? What he's doing now? He's lost weight again.
Yeah, he's lost mad weight. Yeah.
I got,
So he didn't want to get typecasted, so which makes sense. Yeah.
was good.
Samoa Joe's decent as well, actually.
I had to check him. Was in that game, innit?
He's in the.
Oh, that the clown
the
film.
one with Anthony Mackie. Yeah.
I got.
But he's not. He's just doing like body acting. He's not actually.
He's not actually vocal.
They're not using his voice,
emotion,
which I think is surprising because he's got.
Batista
a
can
sick
change his
voice.
emotion. Batista acted in the film was on West Ham Stadium in the block stadium.
Oh shizzle, yeah.
Yeah. I got last two questions. I said it was one last, but last two questions. What if Mark Calloway left for WWE for WCW in the height of the Monday Night Raw?
What, as in,
They would
like,
have called him the
Undertaker
Reaper,
character?
and he would have been chizzed. He would have been chizzed.
Remember that? Is it 7? You remember 7? Is it 7?
Yeah, with chizzed, we'll be feuding Vampiro, fam.
I'll bang Vampiro was cold back in there.
I'm a Vampiro
I
fan.
love it.
But that feud with him and Sting was fucking shit.
Raven was WCW.
Raven was in WCW till like 19. Raven was in WCW for like 2 years, went back to ECW,
Then
and
came
then
back
came to WWE.
Yeah, then with WWE. Yeah.
Raven Taker, you know.
Cool. This is a question that I think all of us can probably chime into. What if Roman Reigns versus The Rock actually happened at WrestleMania 39?
Then we would have had Cody Roman 1 at 40 and Cody Roman 2 this year, I think.
I don't think we would have got Cody Roman. Ever.
I think
I think that would have been done. I think The Rock would have.
I don't think there would have been 2 Cody matches. I think there would have been 1.
At WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, I think Cody.
So you're saying Roman beat?
If Roman would beat The Rock at 39, and then Cody would beat The Rock, Cody would beat Roman at 40.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll stretch the story that.
Cody won it back to back. Cody won a Rumble back to back, innit? He did. He won
He won it back to back. Yeah.
So who'd win a Royal Rumble the 39? Would that be The Rock that wins the Royal Rumble, or The Rock would just challenge him to a match?
Cody would probably challenge the world. Whoever was. Actually, Roman had both belts. What am I talking about?
Yeah. So
Roman.
if
It would be Cody versus Roman one night, and then Rock versus Roman the other night.
that was
So it would. They probably would have. He probably would have done back to back.
Yeah, and he would have lost. So Roman would have won both matches.
No, he would have lost the Cody one.
He would probably. He probably
won against the Rock night 1.
He would have lost. No, he would have beat both of them, and then Cody. Because remember, one match will be for each title, And then at 40, Cody would eventually
the second title.
Yeah.
Do you know how mad?
No, eventually, and then obviously because he got the undisputed title belt at that point, so it would have been for the one belt.
How mad would have been that he beat both of them in 2 nights.
Yeah.
But with the bloodline heavy as well. Yeah. But I think the way he's planned that was much better. I enjoyed it.
And that him beating both of them in both nights would then be a good reason for The Rock to now eventually, you know what, this is my family, I'm part of the bloodline. And then whatever we got at WrestleMania 40, it would have all made sense if they had both of the matches because he's back in his family, innit?
Yeah.
So the story would have been good. Like you've been able to get over without me. When I first tried to get you over, everyone booed you when you won the Royal Rumble. Now you've done this on your own. You've done it with your family, and you've done it with family by your side. Like it's a no-brainer. So
yeah.
2K, give us what ifs, man.
Yeah, we need that. We obviously called the island thing. I think I said it.
Yeah, you definitely said it. Yeah.
They gave it to us.
You gave it. You gave some sort of iteration of like what you think it should be.
If it's that, then then I'm.
What if? I think of what if. What are some what ifs that you guys would like to see in the 2K?
What if Yokozuna won that match and nothing came after?
Yeah.
How would that change the landscape? Because let's be honest, Hulk Hogan's on his way out anyway. He lost weight. He was looking very like malnourished. Even that title anyway, it didn't really add anything to him. He looked busted up. Like that picture is cursed.
Yeah.
Picture of him holding the title like this, it's cursed. So yeah, what if that was the case?
There's a what if of Yokozuna beating Hulk Hogan at King of the Ring.
Oh, in the game, right?
Yeah.
That's when thing threw the. No, but he beat him.
Yokozuna.
He didn't beat him. He threw the what's his name? Mr. Fuji got a photographer that was fake, and he threw the. He put the fire in thing's face. Yokozuna's he took a picture, and the fireball came out to Yokozuna's Hulk Hogan's face. Yokozuna hit him with the bonsai drop. I swear.
Oh, yeah, he did win. Sorry.
He won. I remember that match clearly, and after Yokozuna won. Everyone's booing him.
Yeah.
Everyone's booing. So he actually won that match. What's another what if?
I got one, but I think it takes away from the match. What if Triple H and Shawn Michaels actually ended the streak in that Hell in a Cell? So when they did the super kick pedigree, what if it just went 1, 2, 3?
But then
it takes away from the shock value of Raw. He kicked out and Shawn Michaels going ape crazy and stuff. So yeah.
I think my what if would be what if Goldberg, Sting, and Hogan
part of the invasion.
Well, part of the invasion. I think that's my what if.
Yeah.
Like, what if they had all the big boys involved
in every single ECW and WCW? Everyone come over.
Yeah. Would have been peak where some people that were getting a payday. Catering.
Trust me.
Catering.
Trust me.
Sean Stasiak, stay home. Hurricane, stay home. I mean,
what if the invasion didn't happen? What if everyone was still living comfortably?
Oh, as in there was still a WCW now?
Yeah. Would there be AEW?
Nah, because I would assume they would all go to WCW, innit? But then again, if there was a WCW, there's no TNA, there's no ROH.
There's no TNA, yeah.
But then again, a couple people that was on TNA at the beginning of TNA were on WCW anyway. AJ Styles is there.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, but remember, some people's contracts got taken and some people didn't. Jeff Jarrett's contract, Vince said, you will never sign with this company again. That's how he started TNA. Remember, them man were beefing for years.
Yeah.
So when Vince was looking over and taking people's contracts, okay, cool, Booker T, I'll take you.
You can never
Steve Lombardi, I'll take you. What's he called? I'll take you. Jeff, you can never walk here. You can never walk here. You ain't dinner man. Sit there. I mean, and that's how, what's it called? Jimmy Hart now, he started XWF. Then there was WWA All Stars, where a lot of the old WCW guys were touring around Australia. And then eventually Ring of Honor, TNA all started as well. So, like, that was around that period of the 2001, 2002, that was a massive boom of, you know what, there's only one place to work now. So we have to now create an infrastructure of work now. You know what I mean? Because Bear Man from ECW, they left. So they now went on to 1PW, XPW, all these different places, CCW.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What if NXT UK never happened?
The UK industry would have been completely different.
Do you think we would have a TV deal by now?
I mean, we kind of did with World of Sport, but that was very like hokey. But I think at some point, with the introduction of stuff like Fight TV and all this kind of stuff, there would have been some sort of grounds to like, you know what, let's make this bigger and better. But I'm not sure what would have been the company for it. Maybe something like a Fight Club Pro, Fight Club Pro. I mean, places like Rev Pro and Progress, they've got their own streaming services. But then, I mean, sometimes having your own streaming services doesn't necessarily put you out to the masses. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm very intrigued to kind of see what the UK would have been like if it wasn't for NXT UK.
Yeah.
So I feel like, in one hand, it kind of showcased a lot of wrestlers to the world that people didn't know of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it kind of like gutted the UK.
And
But then gutted the UK, but then at the same time, it kind of gave other people a chance to be like, you know what, these wrestlers aren't available, so it's now my chance to kind of step up.
Yeah.
And a lot of these wrestlers that didn't get signed to NXT UK, they caught up to those who were in NXT UK. And now guys in NXT UK are having to like, oh, this is the new crop of talent that I have to work with. Oh shit, I need to step my game up.
Yeah.
And then obviously stuff like Speaking Out happened and shit like that. So it's like so many people are getting eradicated and moved on. It's like, okay, cool. The cream of the crop now. I have to. Like people like Leon Slater, Tate Mayfair, like these are all the people that weren't initially a part of NXT UK that were able to kind of get themselves over and get themselves up in the world. And look at them now. So these men are considered world beaters now, some of the best in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's like people like Trent Seven are able to leave WWE and they've got an immense amount of talent that they can face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like people even that we're training with, it's like, I'm excited for these people because it's like, bro, you guys in the next few years, these are going to be the people that you're tangoing with, you know what I mean? So
it's going to be like, I'm going to tell my little ones, I trained this guy, you know.
Yeah, bro. Like,
is that football? I used to buy a ball figure, though. Do you get what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So it's crazy, man. It's
just proper sick to see it, man. It's like, I'm excited for UK wrestling, and I think European wrestling.
European wrestling, yeah.
Like just linking up with Kuro and just chatting with him and just like kind of getting a backstory of like, you know, how he came up and how Ego Blanc was, you know, helps coach him, and that's his mentor. It's just like, fam, we need to get out there, man.
We need to, man.
We need to get out there.
We're going Paris. We're going Paris this year. I don't care.
No, 100%.
We're going Paris this year. Yeah, we're going Paris.
I'm trying to go Fête de la Musique.
Yeah, Fête de la Musique.
You know what I mean? And it's just proper interesting to see, man. And it's like, it's rejuvenating my love for wrestling.
Yeah.
Because you see how...
The effort.
Yeah, the effort, and you see how much, like, wrestling allows people to, like, carry out their dream and allows people to travel. And it's like, fam, man just wants to go out to these countries and train as well, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know how people go to Thailand and they'll go there to do Muay Thai. They do Muay Thai for a couple of months and then come back. Yeah. It's like, bro, if there's something like, if there's a wrestling school in Muay Thai, if there's a wrestling school in Thailand,
You do Florida?
Yeah.
Let's make it happen then.
Bro, I'm down, bro.
Let's make it happen.
Let's start off in Europe first, though. Let's start off in Sheffield. Let's go Sheffield.
Sheffield first, yeah.
Let's go PPW.
Then go Florida.
Then we'll go Florida. Then we'll go Europe or whatever. Like, bro, do you know what I mean? We've got the connections there, bro. Like, we have to deep it who we are. We're fucking Wresthings.
Exactly.
There's people all over the world that know us and they want to be involved with us.
Yeah.
So if we can say, do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people that fuck with us and want to see us succeed.
Yeah.
And we want to see them succeed as well. So let's make it happen, man.
Word. Another great podcast. I've been Anafi.
I've been Ola.
Doughboy, Wrestling's podcast, coolest podcast in the world. By the Mandem.
For the Mandem.
I'm Sam Blacks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.